All right, guys, welcome back. This is MarketAbilities.
Yes, it is. It's a podcast.
What do we do here for all the new people, Angie? What is this about?
Well, okay, so we have a business, produce, perform, and growing media, right?
Yep.
And what we do is we produce great sound, music, videos. We make people a lot of money, our clients, et cetera.
Yeah, graphics, 3D images, websites. The list goes on.
We'll set up a trade show.
Yeah.
We'll make those little squeegee balls that you give out. I mean, just anything you want us to do. We can get you ready for a parade. How long can we go on here and talk about things?
Wait, hold on. You said people
get
ready
you ready
for a parade.
Yeah, if you never know, you need graphics on the side. You got to have your logos. You got to have everything in place.
Comment down below if we should do an episode on how you should prepare for a parade. Because now I'm just curious, and now I don't know if I need to do research. Or not. Maybe I'm out of touch in this marketing world.
I think you probably are. Listen, we'll get you ready for your town square meeting. You know how back in the day they would just get on the little soapbox there and go to town. So, but seriously, we just the last episode we had a business launch. Essentially, they made their announcement of their new business on the show. So, MarketAbilities is a promotional opportunity for growing media, which growing media and produce perform. We take care of new businesses and old businesses and any business and any individual and any service.
Yep.
That was a very long answer.
Yes. Okay. And it's any type of business. Doesn't matter if it's like medical, school, a musician, building company.
Lifestyle historian.
Or the lifestyle historian. Which was our last episode, by the way. You should go back and watch that.
Look it up, no doubt. So we're going to look at, what did we say our commitment statement was today on this episode of MarketAbilities?
How to promote and to, really promote yourself whenever you're about to launch something.
Yes. How do you talk about your business?
Yeah. So I think first things first, you have to have the energy.
Oh, you better bring it.
And bring it. What is the word? Like, for whatever reason, I keep thinking of pizzazz, but that's not
pizzazz
the right word.
Is a great word. But like, you should be exhausted. If you're invited on a podcast or a TV show or a radio station, you should be worn out when you leave that studio.
You should have charisma. That's the word that I'm thinking of. Because if people don't feel that charisma coming through your words, your actions, like right now I'm talking with my hands. And I'm not intentionally doing that. It's just because we're passionate about this, and we want people to succeed and do the very best that they can do.
Yes, we do. And a lot of times we discover these things because we're always excited about our business, right? Yeah. And we're talking to other people and we're asking them about their business or plans for a business. And sometimes that can lead to a wonderful relationship. They can help us, we can help them. So that's the first rule of thumb. You're not out here alone. There are a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people looking to start businesses or business ownership. You can learn a lot when you just listen to one another.
Yeah, and I think that's the whole point of business, right? It's like whenever you either pay for something, you get something in return that is valuable to you, right? And so and that's all we do is we create something that is so valuable to you that it's a no-brainer for us to work together.
Right. And everybody needs what we do. But the other thing is you have to be able to address the why when someone asks you. They used to call it a so many second or a minute elevator pitch? Like, why are you doing what you're doing, or why are you offering whatever good or service that you have? Yeah.
And that, in my opinion, that why has to be like deep.
Many plan A, B, C, and D is your why.
Yeah, like you should be on the verge of tears every time you talk about your why, because it has to be so impactful. Otherwise, if it's not impactful, then whenever you go to actually do the work, you're gonna be like, maybe I don't have to do it today.
Ho hum. Ho hum.
Yeah.
Got to have that charisma. And the why.
That's the word.
Yeah, it is. Very good.
I think, and if it's just initial, you're initially talking about it, I think one of the key things is you need to talk about what people are going to get, and hone in on whatever your customer is, like what, because you can talk all day about your why, you can have great charisma, but if you go through that whole podcast or commercial, whatever it is, and you don't even tell them what they're going to get, right? Or if you tell them what they're going to get for like 4 seconds, right? They don't care because people are selfish, and not intentionally. Like, people are not intentionally selfish, but
so true.
But I have this issue with my future stepdaughter, is she cares about what everybody's, like what she's going to wear, what people are going to think. And I keep telling her, I'm like, come on, like if anybody sees what you wear, they're going to think about it for 2 seconds, and then they're going to go back to thinking about what they're wearing or what there's going on in their life or the hair that they have that day.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I mean?
You got to relate it to, and like you said, you don't want to think that people are this selfish or self-consumed, but I would say your pitch or even, your stepdaughter's conversations, what's in it for the person you're talking to?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I wore this today because I didn't want to compete with what you have on or whatever. People truly are that into themselves that we say it all of the time. Begin with how it will benefit the person you're speaking with.
Right, because if you're not getting to that point anytime soon, they're going to click off. They're not going to pay attention, or even if you're just having a conversation with someone, over time. And I do this to people, is if they're not adding any value in every conversation I have to them,
every value.
To me, it feels like it's a waste of time.
Because time is valuable.
Yeah, exactly. Well, time is the most valuable thing that we have, right?
Yeah.
And so, always, go with value first. I always think that that's the biggest thing, and you can come back around to the value after you get into your why and everything, but really hone in on why, like they should work with you.
Right. Problem solve.
Yeah.
Like, for us, it's businesses are busy, business owners are busy, and many times to cut corners, they'll say, oh, I'll have somebody in the office post a social, or, oh, I'll have, my team go out and market, or no. If everyone's doing the job that you assign them to do and runs your company the way that you would want them to run your company, you don't have time to do the marketing.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. We're going to solve that problem for you.
Yeah, and this is why I tell people all the time, like if you go to a gym, okay, and you go to hire a personal trainer, and that personal trainer is 40 pounds overweight, are you going to trust everything that they say?
Probably not.
Or are you going to go to this other personal trainer who is at 10%, 12% body fat year round?
And flexing over there in the corner, yeah.
Yeah, and like they have the most energy you've ever seen in a person because they're so healthy. Who are you going to listen to?
Right. Oh.
And so it's that type of thing. Like you're putting your trust into employees on your team who are not good at social, who are not trained in that, who don't even want to do it,
they don't,
and are better at other things that could enhance your company, but you're putting them on these other small tasks that you don't need to put them on whenever you could just outsource it. And then it becomes consistent. And then if you have consistency, people see that and they love that you're consistent, and then they trust you more because you are consistent.
Right. And how many times do you, that was good. That was excellent. Actually, I'm going to watch that back several times. I'm going to watch it back. I'm going to transcribe it. It's really good. The other thing is, how many times have we gone into companies, businesses who will say, well, John or Amy, you used to do it, but they haven't done it in a while, and we don't even know how to get into the accounts now.
Yep, that's happened. How many times has that happened to us? Whenever we start working with a new business and they don't even know their passwords to their accounts, they don't know the emails. Yeah. Ooh, it's bad.
We have to put a bounty on the heads of John and Amy or whomever to get that information. But the deal is, don't dominate the conversation either. No. And that's hard sometimes, because if you are passionate about your business, if you're showing that charisma, man, you're off to the races, you're pumped, you want to just tell them everything, and it's you really need to give them the bite-sized pieces. But the other thing, let them ask questions.
Always.
Yeah.
Always, because how are you going to find out what problem you need to solve for this particular person? Because, we do marketing for, was it 12, 13, 14?
100 clients.
Well, but I'm just saying monthly. I would say yearly. I mean, it's 30, 40, 50 different clients.
Yeah.
It's a lot. But a month to month, we have 14 clients. We're gung-ho.
Every day.
It's tons of content. And how are you going to know what problem to solve? Who do we need to market to?
Right.
If we don't ask questions to them, they don't ask questions to us.
Right.
Like if that communication is not there, and communication is always both ways, then how are you going to know?
Right. It was interesting. We had a long-time client come in today because they have a a new representative in a different department. And I really like this guy because he made an appointment and he came in and, I mean, for a second, I guess we thought we were in trouble or something. He says, I just want to learn how you do what you do so I can help you do it better. So he can give us our resources and information.
And that's such a big deal because if you can understand what we're doing and how we work and we understand how you work, again, it goes back to the communication.
Yeah.
And then we know exactly what you want, you know exactly how we work, and then we can just sync that up and we're off to the races, and then there comes the consistency.
Yeah. There's another term that I want to introduce because it's come up more and more here in our office, and it's the word boutique, right? And what boutique means is in a boutique hotel or a boutique, restaurant, a boutique business, a boutique marketing ad agency. That means we can pretty much give it to you the way you want it.
Yeah.
Even if it means day of, hour of, we're going to develop a plan around what suits you.
Yeah.
And of late, there have been many occasions where our clients needed us right then, and we were there.
Yeah.
Despite everything else, we're there.
What is it? Was it Tuesday this week? And it's already felt like a whole week.
It feels like a Friday afternoon, and it's been a lot. But hey, we're just getting started, and we can handle it. Because that's the other thing. You got to, we use this word a lot too, the pivot. You may be planning for a production. You may be planning for a certain commercial shoot. And say something really cool happens at your business that would be a wonderful commercial. Don't overlook the obvious for what we may have planned in the future. If it's happening right then, that's the beauty of the here and the now and the social. And that's the other thing that I would encourage businesses to do. If we have cameras, we'll come over. But if something's happening in your business, maybe there's a testimonial, maybe there's somebody who's just raving about you, pick up your phone and record them, and we'll figure out how to share that later.
Yes. Yeah. And we'll make it sound better, and we'll make it look better. Get
it ready for a parade. It'll be great. Play it over the loudspeaker in the town square.
Okay, hold on. I think I figured it out.
What is it?
Okay, so you buy a huge LED wall.
Yes.
Both sides.
Yes.
And you just replay your commercials on loudspeakers as you drive down the parade.
Love that.
Yeah. I figured it out.
That's good.
What has it been, like 10 minutes? I figured it out.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. You never know anymore. And I've actually seen those LEDs, and they get my attention every time.
It works. Yeah.
We need that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
If you're an LED screen company and want to sponsor us,
reach out. We can ask questions of one another. Just call us. It'll be great. Yeah.
It'll be great.
It'll be great. So, a lot of cool things happening with our clients. We're trying to think about some unique things to tell you about.
What if you, this is a question for you.
Yeah.
So what if you've been in business for a long, long time, right? But you're trying to pivot, right? Because things are changing, things are always moving, whatever. This world is crazy.
It is.
I feel like every day there's something new that we need to learn or adapt to.
Can we turn it off, please?
Slow
it down. Okay.
This company wants to launch something new. Now they're already established.
Right.
What's the best way for them to do that?
I've always felt that you have to reassure your buying public that you're okay, and here's what you're about to do, and warn them. I've seen this happen before. I don't know if you're maybe referring to a rebranding campaign or just an addition.
No,
maybe it's an addition.
More so an addition. Yeah.
Okay. Just let them know you're going to continue to do what you've always done and do it well and take care of them and look forward to these other things that are coming.
Yeah.
And then that way I think, because it's true, people don't really like change. They're you know what I mean? Especially if it's a business or a service or a company they've relied on for a long time.
It's uncomfortable. All change is uncomfortable. It's willing if you're willing to embrace it, right?
I love it.
And so you as a company need to always be willing to embrace change.
Yeah.
You personally, that's up to you. But as a company, you need to be ready to pivot.
Yeah. And I would say that those changes need to come because you hear from your customers.
And that's what I was about to say is like, you already have this, if you're an already established business, you already have this basis of customers, right? And so why not send out a survey?
Right.
And be like, hey, if you fill out the survey, we'll give you so-and-so % off your next visit, your next product that you buy, whatever you're selling. Right. And then once you gather that intel, and then you know exactly what they want,
what can we
and
do
then
better?
you just sell that new thing.
That's it. I love it.
Right to those customers.
I'm going to do it today. I mean, I'm not really going to send you I'm not going to really send you a survey, but if you want to email me and tell me what we could do better, what we could offer you, I'm happy to read it.
Yeah.
Maybe implement it.
Ooh. That's a good word.
Implement. Okay. Listen. Now let's tell the truth. Okay.
What?
So here's what I want to say. We give this advice, and I'm going to take our advice today because what I've noticed of late, how many times do we use that saying, much like a contractor, their house is falling in, but they take care of everybody else's, right? At Growing Media, the reason MarketAbilities was born, we're a marketing ad agency, and we weren't really marketing ourselves other than taking care of our clients.
Sure.
We have to get better at that.
Yeah.
Stop using the contractor analogy. Yeah. That our house is falling in, but it's not. We're really stable. We're really sound. We're really good.
Yeah.
Would you like to ask me questions about the soundness with all of your charisma?
I don't know. No. I wasn't prepared for that.
Is it really Tuesday?
It's really Tuesday.
Man, we had a hard weekend. Had a great weekend.
Yeah.
Had a little event weekend. No.
Congratulate
Thanks.
Angie. Congratulate Angie.
Thank you.
She's married.
No, I'm not. Yes, I am. And that was cool. That was kind of an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? We're getting married in the same year.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
We'll always have the anniversary years. Let's take trips. Where do you want to go?
Guam.
Guam.
I don't know. It's the first thing that popped in my head.
Guam is lovely this time of year. Oh, Lena's in trouble, honey.
Yeah.
Guam for the honeymoon and first anniversary will be great. It'll be great. No, but look, we're impressed because our last podcast we keep talking about her. And what was the last soundbite that you and I loved? We had another entrepreneur on. It was a couture dress designer. And what'd she say about starting a business, or if you have an idea?
You just need to jump off the cliff and
build your ladder on the way down. Yeah. I'm putting that's a bumper sticker, baby. That's going in there.
That's going in there.
That is going in there because this podcast is designed to help you and us. We're learning, we're developing, and whether you've already launched or you need to pivot and maybe launch a little harder. Just implement a little change and grow and develop and devise and all those things.
Yeah. We did it.
All right. Hey, which platforms are we on with this podcast?
So we are on Apple Podcasts. Okay. We are on Spotify. We are on Google Podcasts. Okay. And then we are on YouTube and on our website as well at growingmedia.com.
Are we missing any podcast platforms?
Probably one or two, but I don't remember.
If we are, please email.
Yeah, let us know what you like to listen on, and then we'll make sure it goes on there.
We'll make sure it's there for sure. All right, look, that's good.
That's great.
20 minutes.
Phenomenal.
See, that's how long it takes to share like a fruitful message. By the way, if you're interested in your own podcast, we can produce it here at Growing Media because you may want to play it one day in a parade.
Yeah. Yes. Actually,
I stuck that in 3 times today, the parade.
Yeah. Don't play your
I'm going to parade around the office. Yeah. And play my podcast.
Okay. Thank you guys for joining in. We love you. Bye.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.